Hello, my name is Richard Smith and I'm a Senior Associate on the Employment, Pensions and Incentives team. Today, we're taking a look at a high level at the Irish Work and Residence Permission System. So who requires a permission to work in Ireland? In most cases, nationals of countries outside the European Economic Area, the UK and Switzerland, or third country nationals for the purposes of this video, must obtain prior permission if they will work in Ireland for more than 14 days. A third country national must generally obtain a permission via the atypical working scheme before travelling to Ireland if they will work for between 15 and 90 days. To work in Ireland for longer than 90 days, an applicant must typically obtain an employment permit before starting work. As employment permits are often the most common form of work permission sought, we'll focus on these for the rest of the video. So what categories of employment permits are available in Ireland? Well, there are several different types. The most common include the General Employment Permit and the Critical Skills Employment Permit, which allow holders to be directly employed by an employer in Ireland. The Intra-Company Transfer Employment Permit, on the other hand, allows holders to work in Ireland while continuing to be employed outside the country. Eligibility requirements, remuneration thresholds, and documentary proofs differ depending on the employment permit, but employers must generally employ at least 50% EEA, UK or Swiss nationals at the time of making an employment permit application. Depending on nationality, certain third country nationals must also obtain an entry visa before travelling to Ireland, but after obtaining their employment permit, regardless of the length of the time they intend to work in Ireland. Requirements vary depending on the type of entry visa sought. On arriving in Ireland, a third country national must separately obtain permission from Irish Border Control to enter and remain in the country. Border Control has wide discretion to grant or refuse entry. Third country nationals who will remain in Ireland for more than 3 months must register their residence permission to stay in Ireland with the relevant authorities. This obligation applies in addition to the requirement to hold a valid work permission while in the state. When managing immigration-related applications, we recommend allowing as much time as possible for preparing and the processing of applications. Processing times for visa and employment permits and other permissions can vary throughout the year. More generally, we recommend carrying out pre-employment right-to-work checks and monitoring work permissions throughout the employment relationship so that enough time is allowed for renewing permissions or applying for a different form of permission before the current one expires. If you would like to discuss work permissions or related matters, please reach out to your usual William Fry contact or our corporate immigration team. Thanks for watching.